Okay, so here we are in the topic H, that is the general form of the equation of the line. And as you go through the book, you will find out that the general equation is ax plus by equals c, and it's completely different of the equation of the line that you already learned, that is y equal mx, m for the slope or gradient, plus c, and c is the y-intercept. So the first thing that we want to do is to work as we're looking this equation. Okay, so we have the gradient and we have a point. As you worked it before, you just need to find the y-intercept, and to do that you just redo the steps that we learned. I'm gonna use the value of y, that is 4, equal the slope, the value of x in this case is 1, plus the unknown term, that is my y-intercept. So here, of course, anything times 1 is anything, so 1/3 times 1 is 1/3. So I will have to remove 1/3 from the right side of the equation, and to do it I have to do negative 1/3. So I will have 4 minus 1/3 equals c. Just simplify the equation. We know that 4 is 4/1. We have fraction, and what we need to do is to have the same denominator. So you have to time 3 and the numerator and denominator to have the same denominator here. So at the end we will have 12 minus 1, that will be 11/3. Okay, so this is my y-intercept. So now I have everything. I have my gradient and I have my y-intercept, so I just have to plug it. So this is what I have. I have y equal my slope or gradient 1/3 x plus my y-intercept 11/3. Fantastic. So there is we can do it two ways. The first one is, if you see in this side they have same denominator in common. Okay, so the mathematical process will be x plus 11/3. Okay, now I will have to time by 3 to get rid of this denominator. Okay, so remember, if you time by 3 one side, you have to time the other side. Okay, so at the end you will have 3y equal x plus 11, because here you simplify those three. Okay, and the last step is just to remove y from the left side to the right side, or vice versa. I just prefer to always have my x positive. So some of you will like to just move x to the left side, and you will have a problem of sign. But as a recommendation, if the x is positive, leave it where it is, and just remove the move the y to the other side. So I will have my x minus 3y, and the positive 11 go in this side as negative 11, and there you go. So if you wanna you rewrite it, and there you go. So x minus 3y equal negative 11, and you have your general form of the equation. So that was one way to do it. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go with the second way. The second way is just quickly move this term that has x to the other side. So 1/3 x plus equal, sorry, mistake, equal 11/3. Okay, so here you just reorder the equation. You leave 1/3 x plus y equal 11/3. So far, this expression is exactly the same that this one. If you express your answer in this form, it is correct. It is completely correct because this is your A, this is your B, that is +1, and this is your C. Okay, you have x and y, and there you go. Same. No difference. It's just the expression has, if you see, if you time everything by -3, then you will have the same answer than here. Okay, so choose the method that you like and the one that is easier for you. Both answers are correct. Now here, same as last topic, we have 2 points. We're going to have a point A and a point B, okay? And again, just trying to find the equation of the line in this form, and then you rewrite it in a way that we have our general form of the equation, that is ax plus by equals c. Okay, and it's just by simply moving this term to the left side. So let's do it. What I need is a slope. So if I have 2 points, I just use the equation of the slope or the gradient, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Done. Just plug the values. Okay, so we're going to choose this time A as a point 2 and B as the point 1. Okay, so we know I'm going to do this time differently. xy. Okay, so I want my y2, that is 4 minus 1 and 8 minus 5. 3/3, simplify, 1. My slope is 1, and we already did this one. The y-intercept, you just have to plug a point in the equation. Let's choose the second, this one. We choose B this time. So my y is 1 equal my slope. I know it's 1, so I'm not gonna write it. And my x is 5 plus c. So if I remove the 5 to the left side, I do minus 5. So 1 minus 5 is -4, and that's how I get my c, and that's it. Now I can say that my equation of the line is y equal m, it's 1, so nothing to do, don't write it, x plus c. What is c? It's -4. There you go. So what I want is to have this form of the equation, so I just have to move the x term to the left by doing -x. So that's y minus x equal -4, and you write it and keep the order. There you go. So here you have -1 for the value of A, and you have +1 for the value of B, and you have -4 for the value of C. Okay, so this is your AX plus BY equal C. Just like that. In this third question, very simple. Find the gradient of the line. Find the gradient of the line with equation. So just find M. What I have to do is just the simple way is trying to have my equation of the line in this form, and I definitely identify the gradient. So for the first question is simply just by looking, you know that the slope will be or the gradient will be equal to 2. Done. For here an equation that has a general form, again you wanted to write in this form, so you rewrite it as y equal -3x equal 4, and again there it is. What else? You can have a fraction. Okay, so when you have a fraction, just rewrite using property of fraction here the sum of fraction. So you will have for h y equal 2/5 minus 3x over 5, and what I want is just to reorder my equation and there you go. There you go. So here's my slope. There you go. Simple. So here we want to graph, to sketch actually, and I will have an equation. There's two ways to do it. I'm going to show you both ways. So just sketch your y-axis and your x-axis. Don't forget to label it y and x. This is very important. Then for example, we're going to go with the first equation. The first equation called that is x plus 3y equals 6, and the first method is simply to find where the y-intercept is. So to do it, you just and this is, you need to remember that whatever you equal to 0 is the intercept that you're looking is the inverse. So if I make x equal to 0, I'm going to find the y-intercept. So by doing that, this value is 0. So if that is 0, doesn't exist, what I have left is 3y equals 6. And using simple math, I isolate y by dividing by 3 here, both sides, and I get that my y is equal to 2. And that's it. Y-intercept is in 2. 1, 2. Okay? That's my first point. Now, the second point is find the x-intercept. To find the x-intercept, I have to make y equal to 0. Okay, so remember, whatever you're looking, you choose the other letter and you make it that equal to 0. So if I'm looking for the x-intercept, I have to make y equals 0. If y equals 0, so this guy is gone. 3 times 0 is 0, so it doesn't exist. So at the end, here is so easy, I just have to plug x equal 6. So I know now my x-intercept is going to be in x equals 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't have to be perfect, you're sketching. Okay, and here is your second point. Now that you have 2 points, is how you can make a line. That's it. Simple. The second method, and this method I want you to learn it, and will be useful later when we go with more advanced equations and also with trigonometric equations or functions. That's where we're going to go. What you have to do is the equation that you have, no matter the values, is to make c, okay, equal to 1. So how do I make that equal to 1? By dividing by 6. So if I remember equation, whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other side. So if I divide in one side everything by 6, for example the right side, I have to divide everything on my left side by 6. So if I do that, I will have x over 6 plus 3y over 6. Once you have done that, just simplify. So if you see here, I can simplify, and I will have x over 6 plus y over 2 equal 1. And as I taught in the class, you take this value, the one is in the denominator, as your x-intercept. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. There you go. Exactly. And here, this value, that is the denominator of the y here, on this fraction that has y, is the y-intercept. So 1, 2. So now you have 2 methods. This one is the easiest so far for you, and the second method is the one that we're going to use later.